Have you ever set an alarm at night with all your intention to start your exercise from tomorrow, only to hit snooze in the morning? And you keep repeating the same pattern again and again, and finally you leave it thinking it's not your cup of tea. Or somehow you manage to wake up early, but instead of 45 minutes of exercise, you did only 10 minutes of it, and then ended up scrolling social media. If this is something that sounds like you, trust me, you're not alone. And welcome back to another enlightening episode of Mindset Matters. I'm your host Mayuresh Srivastava, and today we are diving into something that's not so flashy, but trust me, it's the backbone of success, and it's life changing too. It's nothing but discipline. I myself see discipline as an alignment, aligning your actions with your highest goals. Setting a goal is definitely important, but repeatedly doing actions to achieve it, that's where the difference comes into the picture. New Year is around the corner, and many people will set the New Year resolutions. But how often do we actually follow it? That's the real question, and that is where a disciplined approach comes into it. Because motivation is the spark which lights the fire of New Year resolution. Discipline is the fuel that keeps burning long after the spark fades, and it will make you continue in the month of March, April, and May, and to continue till the new year comes. Let's start by understanding what we really mean by discipline. Discipline is not a punishment, it's not like you're being cruel to yourself, and it's definitely not about forcing yourself into misery. A lot of people think discipline is boring, and trust me, it is. I completely agree with you on it. But you know what? That boredom of consistency will only bring the result, the kind of result you're always chasing for. Think of your goal as a destination and discipline as a road leading you there in that direction. No matter if your goal is big or small, without that road, you will not be able to reach that destination. Sometimes the road will be patchy and sometimes it will be smooth as well, which may bring some elements of boredom, which is perfectly fine. And if you walk in your direction of your goal, life works as a compound interest. Just like the money multiplies over time, our actions also work the same way. With disciplined effort, every day we learn something on our way to our goal. We just need to consider it as a stepping stone and not a stumbling block. One more thing which we all need to understand: discipline is not just for athletes or monks or for entrepreneurs, it's for everyone. For the parent trying to be more patient with the kid, for the student trying to focus on studies, for the creator trying to stay consistent with his content schedule. It applies in every walk of life. Let's get into the most interesting part of this podcast. Why is discipline so difficult in today's world? We all understand that we are living in a world of instant gratification. We need everything right away. Instant WhatsApp replies, food and groceries at our doorstep in just 10 minutes. Thanks to the technological advancements, we are now conditioned to expect everything real quick, like those deliveries. At the same time, we forget the famous quote: good things take time. So, why do we hurry and get impatient for our goal? Because of this conditioning, we have started chasing cheap dopamine, and I have covered it in detail in our previous episodes. And the brain loves it. Our devices, apps, and platforms are literally designed to hijack our brain's reward system. Think about it. You sit down for a deep work, and one notification pops up. Suddenly, you are scrolling through a video of a cat doing yoga, and boom, your focus is gone. Actually, if you see it deeply, we are not weak, we are overstimulated, and our brain is not designed to handle these stimuli. It's like trying to have a healthy meal. while sitting in a room full of junk food. That's what discipline looks like these days. I've heard so many times people saying, that person is so disciplined, and I'm not. One thing we all need to understand: discipline is not a personality trait, it's a skill, it's a muscle. It grows when you use it, and it can be developed. But if you are not using it, it's become very difficult for you to practice it. Neurologically, if I speak, it all happens in your prefrontal cortex. It's that part of the brain which is designed to make you more logical, and it's situated behind your forehead. That's where your impulse control, decision making, and self regulation happens. And here's the best part: you can train it. Yes, you can train your prefrontal cortex to be more disciplined. Just like going to the gym builds biceps, showing up for yourself builds discipline. Let me take you back to a famous experiment: the marshmallow test. Kids were given marshmallows and told they could eat one right now or they may wait and get two later. As expected, some of the kids waited and some didn't. But here's the twist: those who waited were more disciplined by nature. They just used strategies. They covered their eyes, they sang, they distracted themselves. They didn't fight their temptation, they outsmarted it. And years later, when researchers followed up, they found a trend. Children who waited often showed better self control and had some positive outcomes as they grew up, because the researchers followed their entire journey. Like, those who waited, how exactly they are going to perform in their career, in their life, right? So that is how these things comes into the picture, that how we are going to control ourselves and how that control will get translated into our results. So how do we actually become more disciplined in our day-to-day life, which can help you reach to become the best version of yourself? Here are three simple science-backed techniques which I'm going to share with all of you. Number one, change how you speak about it. Yes, anything which you are going to do, how you are speaking about it, that also matters a lot. Don't make discipline a walk. Instead of saying, I have to, transform it to, I get to. It should not feel like that someone is pushing you to do that work. Instead, you're looking forward to doing that. Imagine someone is saying, I have to learn Excel and a new tool for my job. Then the brain immediately starts feeling the pressure and resistance. But if they reframe it to, I get to learn Excel and a new tool that will make me better, faster, and more valuable in the market, the task becomes an opportunity. Instead of feeling pushed by the company, you feel pulled by your own growth. The same task now carries a different energy, full of excitement, instead of stress as it was carrying earlier. We say we lack discipline, when in reality, we just use too many limiting thoughts in our own mind. And number two, make micro commitments. Whenever we are on our way to become the best version, we try to do too many things at the same time. Like, suppose if I want to become more mindful, instead of saying I'll meditate for 1 hour daily, start it with just 2 minutes. Then it will not be something that will require a lot of energy from your side to do, and you will start doing daily. Because consistency matters more than intensity. Instead of setting it for 1 hour, you start it by 2 minutes and gradually you increase it. Because small wins build trust, and when you trust yourself, discipline automatically follows, right? And number three, design your environment. Remember this line: a seed can't grow if the land is not fertile. Yes, and your habits are no different. If you're trying to avoid junk, but there is a bag of chips staring at you from the kitchen shelf, you're not weak, your environment is stronger than your willpower to overcome that. So, you have to set your surrounding to support your goals and not distract you and create resistance. Make distractions hard and good habits easy. Suppose if you're on your way to become the best version of yourself, more fitter, like have a proper physique, so you have to remove the sugary stuff from your home. Suppose if you're on your way, but you have kept all the sodas, all the sugary stuff in your home. So you may have or you may develop the urge to have it 1 or 2 days, in a week. And that will create a deviation in your way to become the best version of yourself. Right? So that is what designing your environment which suits your goal and not distract you. Right? Let's talk about motivation. We have been told to stay motivated. Motivation is glamorous, it feels good, it's exciting. But motivation is unreliable, it fades. Discipline, on the other hand, is the climate. It's the long term consistency that shapes your entire landscape. Motivation helps you start, but discipline, it helps you finish what you have started. A motivated runner goes out when they feel great, right? When they start something, they will definitely do it. But a disciplined runner goes out whether it's hot or cold or relentless strain. That's where the real growth happens, right? They look for the opportunity to run instead of looking for someone to motivate them to go out for the run. So, as you have understood what really discipline is, what's the science behind it, and 3 simple ways to develop it, I would invite you to take a pause and reflect. What's one area of your life where you need more discipline right now? Is it waking up earlier, being more present, eating better, or creating more? And now think, what is one small, tiny change you can bring in your life from today onwards, which supports your goal? Because remember, you don't need to get it perfect. You just need to get it started. So as you move forward in your journey, keep asking yourself, am I practicing discipline as a punishment or as a pathway to my goal? Because discipline isn't about controlling your life. It's about guiding your life. It's not a cage. It's a compass which gives you the direction. And remember this, consistency without intention is like walking on a treadmill. You are definitely moving, but not going anywhere. So if today's conversation nudged something within you, take a moment, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what kind of life am I disciplining myself towards? That one question can change everything. Thank you so much for tuning into Mindset Matters. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who's chasing success. Maybe they simply need a reminder that discipline isn't about perfection. Its real reward is fulfillment. And as always, keep listening and keep working on yourself because your mindset truly matters. Thank you.